And we're back with some more 30th news. This is from Netflix.com, and they are literally talking about the Power Rangers 30th, and they're deep diving. Now, I'm not going to go too much into this article. Basically, it's reiterating stuff like, it's 1993, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers introduced a group of colorful heroes to an entire generation. The Power Rangers franchise has since powered on for 29 seasons. Why did I say that? 29 total seasons, not to mention the countless action figures, video games, and movies. Really? Countless video games? I'm guessing. It spawned. Now ahead of the 30th anniversary, a pair of original Rangers are joining forces with some of the successors for the scripted team-up special Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always. Yes, prepare to go. To be singing Go-Go Power Rangers like a kid on an afternoon. After school. Like a kid on an after-school afternoons of Saturday mornings. Now, basically, with majority of all of this, kind of gives us a little bit more kind of insight. So let's have a look here at what is the kind of synopsis. So if you didn't really know, if you haven't really caught up, they've not really talked about it. They talked about it very briefly, and it says like, while there's plenty of superheroes in store, here's the official spoiler-free log line. In Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Once and Always, 30 years after the wise and powerful Zordon formed the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the team comes face to face with a familiar threat from the past. In the midst of a global crisis, they are called on once again to be heroes that the world needs, inspired by the legendary mantra from the franchise, once a Ranger, always a Ranger. Once and Always reminds everyone when you become a Power Ranger, or when you become a Ranger, you are always part of the Ranger family and always welcome. This kind of breaks down, and this is the thing that we need to look at mainly. So they kind of go on about which Rangers are coming back, and it's kind of interesting because it says like Walter and David reunite as black and blue Rangers, and then respectively Yost had the longest run international of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, staying on for four seasons and more than 200 episodes alongside Jones and Yost, will be the team that stepped in as the second group of Rangers back in the day. Catherine Sutherland as Pink, Steve as Red, and then we've got Johnny Bosch as the Black Ranger. Johnny Bosch as the Black Ranger, Karen as the Yellow Ranger. So I don't know if this is actually saying like this is what they used to be, or who these Rangers are actually going to be. But then when it says like, you know, you've got Barbara Goodson returns as the most iconic, or returns to voice iconic villain Rita Repulsa, now in robot form and aided by familiar lackeys Minotaur and Snizzard.
Yes! 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 Yes!
Who would have thought that Minotaur and Snizzard are coming back? That's really weird. And the Putty Patrollers. I would never have thought Minotaur and Snizzard are coming back. Now, Minotaur, from what I remember, just made grunting sounds, but Snizzard was voiced by Bryan Cranston. So, will Bryan Cranston be in Once and Always? And obviously, we've got Richard Horvitz is back as the Ranger, as Alpha. So that's going to be interesting. Now, they do say down here that Once and Always does include some fresh blood as well, with Charlie Koresh starring as Min, the teenager of the original Yellow Ranger, Trini Kwan. So obviously, we've known that for a while, but if you wanted it officially, this is it pretty much saying it. Who was played by the late Twee Trang. And then the special pays tribute to both Trang, or Twee, and Jason David Frank, who obviously we know passed away quite recently. But going back to this, is this saying like those Rangers that are actually in suit, you know, are coming back as that one, or is it just basically like these are the people coming back? Because I can understand, you know, Adam not being it because we know Walter is the Black MMPR Ranger, but does that mean that Karen Ashley is going to be the Yellow Ranger going in this one? It's very kind of interesting, but the one that I kind of really have seen is Minotaur and Snizzard. They're coming back. Now, when I saw this last night, I generally thought that this was just someone's posted up something of like, oh, it's the Power Rangers from Netflix back in the day, like, you know, the episodes. And I just kind of like, I don't care. But now kind of reading into this, I'm very much interested to see what's going on. So yeah, what do you think about Minotaur and Snizzard coming back? Let me know down below in the comments. And if you like this content, hit like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. We're getting so much more news coming up for the 30th anniversary, which I'm really kind of excited. It's coming out very soon, and I want to know what's going to be dropping. I don't want anything else to drop. I really don't. I think this is it. We should not have anything else dropping right now. But yeah, what do you think? Let me know down below in the comments, and I will see you in the next video.
Ooh, that's very nice.
チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。